You're listening to WHFH 88.5 FM Flossmoor. The call-in number is 708-798-WHFH, 708-798-9434. And you're listening to Two B's in a Pod.
Cast.
This guy.
All right, so I'm going to just get down to the nitty and gritty.
Yo, what?
Look, bro, I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm tired. I'm sick.
Whose fault is that?
What? Whatever,
That
bro.
you're tired and that you're sick?
Whatever.
You're going to blame that on other people?
Whatever, man.
Says a lot about you, doesn't it, big guy?
Yo, welcome back to Two B's in the Podcast. I'm your co-host, Bryce Barnett.
I'm your co-host, Bryce Christian.
And we are back for another episode.
Yo, I've got a call in already.
We already have a call
We got a
in?
call in a minute into the show.
That's got to be a record.
Wait. Oh my goodness, the thing broke. Wait. Hello? Wait. Hello? Can you hear us? All right. That's just great. All right. The button fell off of the phone.
Okay.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's fine, man.
There it is. All right, at least it's working. We know that.
All right.
All right.
Anyways.
All right.
It's good to be back for another episode. Me and Bryce have been we've been getting some stuff in order.
Something like that.
We have a lot of stuff going on. And I think some of that we're gonna address in some of our topics. But we are, how can I say this? Changing the game.
What you trying to do with this?
We're changing the game.
How are we doing that? How are we changing the game?
Bro, I'm gonna explain it once we get to our topics.
I'm trying to lob it up to you, yo. I'm throwing you a lob, you're not catching it.
It's gonna be in our topics. That's how you're gonna
lob you to the topics.
Oh.
Oh.
But that's not the first topic.
All right, fine. It doesn't matter. Oh my God.
Whatever, bro. Anyways, how are you doing? How are you doing today?
Man, I'm amazing. Life is great. Yeah, that's it. I have nothing else.
You have anything specific going on? Any events that you're going to? Anything that you want to do with your
my what?
your boo?
Oh, Gabby.
Yeah.
We should be hanging out this weekend.
That's good. What do you guys plan on going?
Maybe the Fall Fest.
Ooh.
Yeah. On Saturday.
When does it what date does it end?
What?
What?
What do you
Isn't it like a multiple day thing?
Oh, maybe. I don't know. I just know it happened on Saturday.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I
just told people me you should come, and I was like, okay, I'll ask my parents eventually. I haven't asked them yet. I'm gonna ask them today.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't had time yet. Life gets busy, you know. I had a lot of homework last night.
Yeah, life does get busy. I just had an AP stats test, and I
Hey, people been asking me about uploading. Well, first of all, they were asking me about uploading pictures from the football games, like from the student section.
Yeah. What? What about it?
Nah, just nothing's on there yet. I'll be like, they're on my computer, and it has not been exported like the student section photos. I have them though. I'm not like, I mean, I guess I'm just more inclined to edit the stuff that I got paid for first, and then like, you know.
Okay.
And then right. No, let me segue. And they were asking me about the 2B's archives.
See, I was just about to get to that.
Yeah, see look at my lobs.
Speaking of uploading.
Look at my lobs.
Speaking of uploading, people have been asking about 2B's in the podcast archives. As we said earlier this month, we're going to be outsourcing to not only YouTube, but to Spotify as well to make it more accessible for not only just students of Homewood Flossmoor, but for everybody. Everybody who wants to listen into a decent radio show.
Decent?
Yeah, decent.
Hey,
good.
self-glaze is the best glaze. Turn me up. Hey, keep the money flipping. That's all I know.
Oh, like, bro. For anybody that wants to tune in to our radio show, we want to make it as...
What type of radio show, Bryce?
The 2B's, bro.
No, but like you gotta...
You want to put an adjective?
Are you gonna hype it up at all?
A good radio show.
A great one.
Yo, the sound thing is not... Okay. Okay.
What a pull. What a pull. What a pull.
Yeah. So we wanted to make it more accessible to, everybody, more exclusively the HF students.
Yes.
And I would say a month later, we don't have anything uploaded. Yeah, we don't got anything uploaded. And I'm not gonna put that on Christian. I'm not gonna put that on myself.
Man, it's on both of us.
What I will say is this. He talked to me. We talked about it. And he told me, he was like, yo. Well, I actually asked him, I was like, yo, when are we gonna start, upload it? Right? And he was like, I'm gonna start from season 1. I was like, what?
Because we only have one episode for season 1 up.
So I didn't wanna argue with him, right? But I looked at that as that's very tedious because
this is tedious.
We are in season 2.
We
right?
are.
I don't think anybody, I'm not gonna say that nobody's worried about the season 1.
Oh, no one is. But
episodes.
I am.
So I'm like, okay, I think it would be faster to upload season 2 and just leave season 1, probably as after everything is literally after everything is done. You know what I mean?
That's actually probably smarter, man.
So we're a month in to everything.
But I haven't even done any of season 2 either. So I mean, man, when I tell you.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Hey, this weekend might have some time. We'll see.
All right.
Hey, man, find some time.
So
that's what I gotta do. I gotta find some time. Gotta make some time.
Obviously, we're not as up to task as we should be, and I take accountability for that. Twin.
I take the most. It's on me, man.
Yeah, but
I take that on the chest, yo.
So,
hey, take me out, coach.
But we obviously want to show up and we want to show out for you guys. This is what 2Bs in a podcast is all about. And yeah, is there anything else? No, we should get into our topics. We should definitely get into our topics. All right, I'm about to upload the graphic for this. Twin, what?
That's from.
Okay.
Yeah. Continue.
Twin, do you mind applying the link to that stuff?
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Once again, if you guys want to call in, 708-798-WHFH, 708-798-9434. If you guys want to tune in, VikingTelevision.com. There's a yellow square link, and that leads you directly to the episode that's
to
playing.
us7.maindigitalstream.com.
Yes, most definitely.
It's a long URL.
Yeah. All right. 3 topics for today. The usual.
Drum roll. Yay.
First topic. Yeah, can I get a drum roll, please?
I don't have that on the.
Dude, just get it. No, do your hands. Okay. No, you got to be a little bit faster and a little bit more quieter. How dangerous is AI getting?
Whoa.
Number 2.
He wrote an article on that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, coach. Hey. Here's what we're gonna. Well, I'm not gonna say this is a permanent thing, but we've been mentioning the Voyager a lot, for most of our episodes.
For all of them.
Yeah, man. If you want to go check out some good articles about
good,
great articles.
Exactly. Don't make me play the song again.
About society, about Homewood Flossmoor, about culture, all that good stuff, sports. Check out the Voyager, man. hfvoyager.com.
We're getting an app soon. Hey, now.
Ooh, we're getting an app for real?
I told you this already.
Oh, shit. I forgot to it. Yeah, man. But shouts out to one of our EICs, our editor-in-chief, Samaya Ryan, for having the #1 most viewed article as of today.
Whoa!
Yeah, actually, as of last week. Yes. Big ups to her, man. Big congratulations to her. We love you, Samaya. Keep doing your thing, man. Keep representing HF Voyager in a great, great way. All right.
And stop loving Garfield so much. No, I'm joking. Love Garfield all you want.
I'm dead serious. I'm loving Garfield so much.
Hey, that's Barnett. That's the other Bryce.
All right. Second topic. Explaining our award show rules. Plus, we got our promotional flyers.
And we got to talk about the new awards, right?
Yes, we do have to talk.
Not just the rules.
We do have to talk about the new awards.
Yeah. Should we do that first? I thought that might be a good kickoff.
You want to do that first?
Yeah, we might want to switch around the order.
Might have to change this graphic.
Dang.
Yep, everybody's already up.
All right. Hey man, it's all right. It's all right. We can go number 2. You want to go for that for number 2? That's okay.
No, let's do it for number 1. I want to get out.
Did we talk about like remember like the one? We didn't say the one. You know?
What you mean?
Like
what?
Like the
No.
Oh.
All right.
We threw it out the window.
No, we're doing that.
Oh, we just didn't mention it yet.
Yeah, we didn't mention it.
For sure.
Topic number 3. Generational trauma regarding masculinity. I got some stuff cooked up for that.
Yeah, I read the notes.
I got personal opinions. I got some notes.
I read the notes.
Yeah. All right.
Barnett had some good notes, guys.
So we're going to switch up the topics for today. We're going to start off with our award shows and then also our promotional flyers. So to kind of set an intro, obviously me and Twin started our own award show last year, our inaugural award show. For me, I did it. It was like last minute. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a very last minute idea, but it was a great idea.
I was in that room over there on the computer. I'm like, it's our last show. We should give out some awards. I think we should like do that. And the reason why, I'm not gonna lie, it was like a mixture of just an innate willingness to do it, and then also because of the WHFH banquet that we attended. So
WHFH.
Yes.
Yes.
Which we were nominated for our first year. Took an L, but we're coming back better than ever. But
that still hurts.
Yeah, man. So when we did the rollout for our award show, it got a lot of good reception. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It got a lot of good reception. I would say about 50 people voted totally, and we had about, I think not 13 categories, some like 11, 12 categories, and it was a pretty good rollout. I think with our award show, and I think with everything that we sort of set it up to be, it gave that ceremonial feel. It gave that that glory feel. Like it was kind of like the Oscars. I wanted it to be just like the Oscars. I changed up the logo, made it look like a little bit golden. Got the gold graphics going. Everything was gold. We had our trophy set up, and it was pretty good. The one thing that I do want to mention though, the results were not taken well. The results were not taken well at all. There were 4 winners for the entire award show. And I would say a lot of people weren't happy about that. Our 2 former guests turned Hall of Famers, Ahmad Powell and Brandon Courts, took away some awards. Xavier Wright, Charles Sargent, our current returning guest to the podcast, took home some awards as well. And that was basically it. A lot of people called it unfair. A lot of people called it sort of biased. But the one thing that we wanted to set out was literally fairness and literally not having an award show that was like, I would say, kind of pertaining to just one side or one demographic or just a group of friends. You know what I mean? Like I wanted everybody to feel as if they had a chance. We wanted everybody to feel as if they were recognized in some sort of way, right? So coming up to our season 2 of Two B's in a Podcast, I wanted to bring out more awards. So aside from the current awards that we have, which I'm going to read off now, the Comedic Master Award, the Most Inspirational Guest, the Most Relatable Guest, Most Entertaining Episode, Most Educational Episode, Best Call-In Member, Best Segment, Best Guest of the Year, Best Topic, and Best Episode. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's like 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 awards. 10 awards. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guests. 12 nominees. 12 nominees, 10 awards. And I think it played out well.
It did. I liked it.
I think it definitely played out well. but I wanted to widen the playing field. I listened very closely and I listened very carefully to what people had to say, more specifically the people who didn't win anything. And I wanted
Amari
to
Farmer.
and I
Eight-time nominee. No.
and I wanted to I wanted to grant their wishes. So, as of October 9th, 2025, we have 3 new awards. Can I get a round of applause?
Wait.
Oh my gosh. You gotta have the soundboard ready to go.
I know it's gonna
Do
be.
you have like a
like
you know-
like a what?
You don't got no drum roll.
I could get a drum roll. Wait, I got you.
Go ahead, man.
Wait, okay, hold on. Wait.
What are you doing?
It's an ad.
What are you doing?
I went on YouTube to
Bro.
find it, and it's an ad.
Oh my
Wait,
gosh.
we're good now. Wait.
About to make me mad.
Are you gonna read?
Dude,
now?
I was waiting until it stopped.
Oh.
Pause it when I signal to you. Go ahead.
It's just gonna stop on its own.
All right. Number 1. Best quote.
Whoa!
I'm gonna read the description.
Yo.
When we introduced 2Bs in the podcast archives, one thing we did not mention was the possibility of archiving memorable sayings and speeches by our guests. For this award, we thoroughly looked through our guest episodes, gathering words that impacted us so much that they could not be ignored. This chosen nominee will forever be cemented for their great sayings and phrases. I know a lot of people come on the podcast and they have so many great just articulations and memorable phrases and quotes and just slogans that they represent on their chest, that they represent vocally, mentally, physically. Like, all of these things reside within our guests. And that's one thing that I've always wanted to remember with 2Bs in a podcast. I never wanted to give it up and just say, oh yeah, you said something cool? Okay, cool. Have a good one. Like, no, I wanted to, you get a trophy for this, dude. Like,
The amount of aura that was radiating from some of those episodes because of the quotes that happened.
Yeah.
Like Amari,
Yeah.
Brandon and Ahmad,
Yeah.
Charles and X. I'm just thinking back. Like,
You know what I mean? Like, and that was something that I felt like, yeah, this has to be an award. This might be like one of my favorites out of all of them, but who knows? Let's get to the next one. Drum roll, please.
Oh.
When you gotta go. Best call-in question.
Whoa! Yes.
All right. This award is sort of a byproduct of the Best Call-In Member Award. To give more flexibility to our non-guest members, we once again are looking to archive some of the most memorable questions that have us thinking for hours. So with Bryce Christian's dad, the winner of Best Call-In Member, there were so many questions that he asked us that like kind of left us thinking like, dang, how do we answer this? How do we go about it? How can we solve this? How can we articulate ourselves when we answer this question? And that is also something that I want to be cemented. I want it to be something that is recognized for the rest of this podcast, right? When we had our members, Alasia Andrews, Sky Anderson, Lulaco,
Malaysia calling to be like, I cut my hair.
like Bryce's
I'm
dad.
like Lulaco now. And you-
They had so many questions that like it brung so much. How can I say this? It brung so much substance to the podcast. It provided us with more context and with more entertainment, right?
and good insight.
Yeah, and great insight, and it entertained the listeners, right? It had people calling in, or had people texting us and DMing us and talking to us after school, saying like, "Hey, I love when such and such asked this, or I love when such and such called in for this," right? So the Best Call-In Member and the Best Call-In Question Award kind of go hand in hand, right? They're both byproducts of each other, and that is something that we want to be cemented for Two Bs in a podcast.
Hey, who knows? Somebody might win both.
Somebody might actually win both. See, that's not off limits. That's not off limits. All right, next award.
Oh, let me get back to my
Goodness gracious! Why is it so quiet?
I was trying to increase like dramatic.
Best compelling story.
Whoa! All right.
Almost every one of our guests has a story to tell. Past relationship stories, embarrassing stories, stories that shaped them and mold them into the people you see today. This is an award that celebrates that and celebrates those who choose to tell their story.
Hey, no.
All right. One of the main examples that I have of this is not only Ahmad Powell and Brandon Courts, but Amari Farmer, Charles Sargent, and Xavier Wright. All of these members had a story to tell. Ahmad and Brandon showcased their faithful relationship with Jesus Christ. They also took us through just their contextual backstory, and just their tribulating backstory, what they went through and what they endured in order to get closer to God, in order to, I would say, exercise not only their God-given talents to HF, but to also be people of merit and to be people of good character, to express that to people, to encourage people, to support people, to be the best version of themselves that they can be. And that it was literally a compelling story the entire episode. You know what I mean? There was never a dull moment. It was never a moment where it was like dead air or just silence or whatever the case may be. It was back and forth, constant, continuous conversation just about their stories. With Amari Farmer, Amari is somebody that I like to describe as, how can I say this? Just a very bold and courageous person. Amari has went through a lot of stories of grief, loss, and tragedy. And he was comfortable enough to come on our episode and really just talk about that, which obviously resulted in him being an 8-time nominee. He shared his stories of losing friends, losing close family relatives, and just having to navigate that through his life and learning how to overcome that mentally and to still be there for people, to still be, the person that he is today, to still be Amari Farmer, to not be a shell of himself.
Him.
To basically be him. You know what I mean? And the same thing goes for Charles Sargent and Xavier Wright. Their stories of just growing up as young black men in America. We had that one episode about whitewashing. and
if it's a concept or
if it's real. A concept. That was one of my favorite episodes too. All of these episodes and all of these nominees and returning guests all had a story to tell. It was something that they brought not only to the podcast, but it's something that they walk through Homewood Flossmoor with every day. That's something that they carry with themselves every single day. So that's something that we also want to cement as a legacy and as something that is memorable and will be remembered throughout this school year.
Indeed. Because, man, when I think back to those are the ones we were in a flow state. There was
basically.
It was if you hoop it and you in a zone.
Yeah.
Man, it's just everything else is not necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You're just locked in on you in the hoop. Yep. Take a step back, assess the situation,
Yeah.
And those are the ones I remember the most for sure. The ones that were nominated for best episode are the ones that still stick with me today. I was just texting Ahmad earlier, and I was thinking back to the episode. Man, that was a great episode, especially because we saw so many perspectives on various things. We were talking about daily routine too. It was just there was so
I remember
because we were talking about daily routines, and all of a sudden we talking about Bible verses.
Yeah,
everything was happening, and it was all natural too.
It was crazy. It's everybody had a different story.
Yep.
Right. Nobody had their road to Christ on the same path, on the same roadway. You know what I mean? We all were kind of uprooted, and we all branched up to the same tree in different ways. You know what I mean? Yep. So I love that episode. I love Amari's episode. I love Ahmad and Brandon's episode. I love Charles and X's episode. And I think like it's just important for like it was a once in a lifetime moment, you know, as over exaggerated as that may sound. Like for those who tuned in and for those who listened, like that's something that, you know, kind of stays with them. For people that didn't tune in, it's like, dang, you know, are they gonna get that episode back?
All right.
You know, kind of call it back to the archives.
All
like,
right.
are they gonna get that episode back? You know what I mean? Because it's like, oh my gosh. But I mean, yeah. But those are 3 additional awards. We have 13 total. I'm gonna read them off again for you guys.
Hey, but let's not act like we can't add more to these though. We are still thinking of more.
Yes, we are definitely.
So at the end of the year, when we're announcing our awards and you don't only see 13, do not be surprised.
Yes.
We're not limiting ourselves.
We will announce that.
Putting yourself in a box is not a good thing.
Not a good thing at all. We will announce that shortly after.
Yep.
So once again, our previous awards for season 1 and our awards coming into season 2: Comedic Master Award, Most Inspirational Guest, Most Relatable Guest, Most Entertaining Episode, Most Educational Episode, Best Call-In Member, Best Segment, Best Guest of the Year, Best Topic, Best Episode, and then we have Best Quote, Best Compelling Story, and Best Call-In Question.
Yep. So yeah, with all those new
Wait. Actually,
I think we might be thinking the same thing.
well, I'll get back to topic 1 after this.
No. I'm about to say something. I think we're thinking the same thing though. We'll see.
I don't think I'm.
All right, we'll see. But with those 13 now.
Oh shoot! Hey,
we have a lot more guests that are coming on.
Yes.
But the thing is, not everybody can win.
Not everyone. Oh, buddy.
We'll be picked for awards.
We gotta put in like some ominous music.
Oh man, you making me run around YouTube,
sorry.
TikTok, Spotify.
I'm gonna read the description, man. I'm gonna read the description.
Wait.
I'm gonna just read it. I'm gonna just play.
read it.
I'm gonna just play it myself.
Oh, actually, here we go. No, I got it.
Got it?
I got it. Wait. I got you. It has to be the instrumental off of TikTok. Yeah. Wait. Isn't it this one? Or no? Just go.
All right. During last year's tenure, the nominations involved every single participant of 2Bs in a podcast. This year, it's going to look a little bit different. We at 2Bs in a podcast will handpick our nominees based not only on their performance, but also on the accuracy of chosen category. This will be done with biases and personal opinions eliminated. With our additional new guests coming along for the rest of the year, the spots for trophy glory become even slimmer. With that being said, not everyone will be chosen. What are you typing in? Trying to get...
Wait, what do you mean?
I was trying to get some music going.
Yeah, I was, and it just wasn't really working. Because
it's all good, twin.
I was trying to look up like that one song, like I got 5 on it, but the thing is, it's like the instrumental. It's the instrumental though, and it is like haunted from All Hail B-Ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you know, you know. But yeah.
I was gonna play this song.
Yo, that's a like ominous Radiohead.
Yes.
Is that Radiohead?
No.
Oh.
It's by Desire Machine. It's called it's by Spirit Blue. It's called Desire Machine. But yeah.
For sure.
We have 6.
I found it. Wait.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, dang it.
This dude, bro.
I did find
this
it though.
Dude.
I found it. I'm proud of myself. Okay, continue.
All right. Basically, 6 newcomers are coming to the 2Bs. 6 newcomers are coming to the 2Bs in the podcast. With that being said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 guests. Total 13 awards. That means that due to Bryce's math, Barnett math, one person gonna have to be left out.
No.
One person's gonna have to kick the bucket, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo.
So
or more if somebody gets 2 awards.
Yeah. I mean, look.
As the music intensifies.
Man, cut the music.
All right.
Yo, cut it, bro. Cut it. With that being said, obviously not everybody is going to experience that feeling, right? Of getting trophy glory, of going down as as an award winner, of getting that coveted trophy. And when we made this decision, I obviously was hesitant about it. I don't know about Twin.
Nah, I was just like, all right, let's do it.
I was kind of hesitant about it because I was like, we didn't really have a problem last year. Like, everybody got a chance. Everybody didn't win.
Participation award.
Everybody got a chance, but everybody didn't win. I'm thinking like we draw the line right there. Now it's like not everybody can be nominated. Like, if that's crazy. Like, it was crazy to me. So that's why I was like, okay, cool. It's gonna be an equal exchange. We're gonna have 3 more awards, and we're gonna have 6 more guests. Right? That'd be fair. You know what I mean? And we got mixed feelings about it. Like, people came up to us and be like, "What, man? Like, are you serious? Like, am I gonna be chosen? Am I gonna be chosen?"
I don't know.
I couldn't say anything, right?
There's still a mystery.
Like,
excluding Amari, but
yeah, excluding Amari. But like, it was just a lot of mixed receptions. Like, people were like, "Okay, that's fair." Some people were like, "What?"
Everybody gonna have an opinion.
Yeah, everybody's gonna have an opinion. But I think with season 2 and with having all of this stuff, you can't. Not everybody's gonna be able to have that chance, and I apologize for that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't. I really do apologize for that.
No, I'm playing.
Because sometimes it's just not fair, and it just doesn't go your way.
Life ain't fair.
Yeah, and it just doesn't go your way, and it's not in your favor. But we are going to try our absolute hardest to
our darndest
to go through these episodes and meticulously pick out the rightful nominees.
Yeah, I agree. I was just ad-libbing because you said everything I would have said. So.
Yeah, but I think the nominee amounts are going to stay the same for like each category. It was like 4.
Yeah, like 4 or 5.
4 or 5 for each category.
No more than 5.
The one goal that we want to have is more responses and more votes.
My mom was just saying that too. She was like, "Y'all need more responses, though."
Yeah, we had 50 last year.
We barely had 50. We really had like 40.
We were about to have like 40. Yeah, about like 40.
And then Amari lost.
and then we had pushed it back. We had pushed it back to I think, what was it, Thursday?
Yeah, because all of them were tied because we barely had any.
We pushed it back to Thursday, and we were like, okay, cool. We'll just end it on Thursday, and then the entire results look completely different. So.
Amari was leading in like 6 categories. All of a sudden, he had the.
And I remember having to deliver the news, bro. Like, I called everybody that was nominated in a group call. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all lost. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all ain't win nothing, bro. Dude, bro, somebody's like, what, bro? Amari's like, are you kidding me, bro?
How did I get nominated 8 times and didn't win? No.
Bro.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, man, when we announced the winners, they were sick. They were sick.
He was like, how did Charles get 5?
Goodness gracious.
He was cradling 5 of them.
Oh, shoot. I forgot to mention something else. All right. If you are a nominee, if you get picked to be a nominee, there is no limitation to how you could promote your vote.
Yeah, you could share it with your friends, by the way, guys. I don't want to hear anything this year.
Share it with a friend, create a media graphic, go online, go on TikTok, go on Instagram. I don't really care. All right? Share however you want because it is fair game, right?
Indeed.
If you do not share, right, and then you lose, you can't come to us and be like, oh my gosh, well, they got, 15 more votes than me. They promoted themselves, right? And I'm not going to lie, since season 1 awards are over, I'm going to just kind of get into the inside of it. Charles promoted himself very well.
Indeed. He was saying it's group chats. He posted on Instagram. Hey, go vote for me, guys. All of a sudden, 20 new votes come in, and they're all for Charles.
Charles promoted himself very, very well, and I'm not going to lie. Like, this is not even like an assumption or an opinion. That is literally what resulted in his win or wins. That's what resulted. That's what resulted in him winning 5 different times.
And then Amari doesn't promote it at all. It gets shocked that he lost. No,
Like if I'm telling you, if he would have promoted himself at least once, he probably would have been tied for multiple categories, or he would have won at least 1 or 2.
Yeah,
right.
That's all you, farmer.
But
buddy,
look, we're gonna release all this info, man. You could promote yourself. You can
send the link everywhere.
Advocate for yourself. Send the link everywhere, bro. The link is in our bio. I don't understand how people keep asking us, like, "Hey, where's the link to do the episode?" It's in our bio. Like,
if you on Instagram, you right there, yo.
And on the media graphic, it has the website.
Link in bio.
It has the website.
On the story, you can just click on it.
Like, bro, look, man.
Hey, just lock in, man. If y'all wanna, if he wanted to, he would. Ain't that what they say? Clock his T.
Whatever, bro. We're gonna try to make it just a tad bit more accessible. But that's it, bro.
Y'all gotta do some work too.
If you can't click, like if you scroll past the story, and I've talked to so many people about this, they're like, "Yeah, I just scrolled past." That's your fault.
Yeah.
Like, we're not gonna post every time we have an episode. We're gonna do it on the story, and we're gonna have the link right there.
And then we post afterwards.
Yeah, the podtastic recap, man.
The podtastic.
All right. Anyways, that is it. Oh, wait, whoa. We got something else.
Oh.
We got something else.
Wait, oh shoot. That thing right there?
Yeah. All right. So, once again, when we said on July 13th, 2025, to be ready, that's exactly what we meant. We, over the weekend, or no, not the weekend, over Yom Kippur, while me and Christian were off and while we were doing our own thing, I was like, hey, we should have promotional flyers and we should ask if we can hang them up around the school.
Indeed.
So I have about like 5 ideas, right? Obviously, 2 of them
got approved.
2 of them got approved.
Already.
I don't know about the...
And that one's cut off, though. We still got to...
Yeah, we gotta fix that. I don't know about the other 3, but I'm just gonna read off the description for this one. It is called Change the Game. One of our main flyers.
Man, that's so tough.
One of our main flyers.
We're literally and figuratively changing the game.
Yes. One of our main flyers is called Change the Game. For mental health, sports, and their own annual award show, as well as outsourcing to YouTube and Spotify, HF's own Bryce Barnett and Bryce Christian are bringing something different to their radio show, 2Bs and a podcast. It's WHFH Radio as a whole. Tune in every Thursday from 6 to 7:30. Stay tuned and stay podtastic. We're changing the game. And Twin is over there saluting to the flyer. The flyer depicts me and Twin standing back to back in our matching. I think it was like a Spirit Week matching.
Yeah, it was Twin Day.
Twin Day fits. And then we got some pictures
Jake
of us.
from State Farm, bro.
We're dressed up as Jake from State Farm. We got some pictures of us in the background on a little grid.
On a little grid.
I got some inspiration from Nike.
We know, man.
From vintage Nike.
Hey, it looks great. It looks good though.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with some inspiration.
Yeah.
So yeah, we getting promoted around the school, yo. If you see us around the school, take a little picture or something.
Please, put
it on Instagram.
I'm telling you, if you see us, if you see our flyer, don't be afraid to take a picture. It is school.
Snap.
It is school approved. Send it to a friend. Send it to multiple friends. Send it to a group chat. Send it to family, mom, dad, whatever the case may be.
Uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpa.
Mom.
10th cousin, twice removed.
10th cousin from across the country. Send him some.
Dude from Europe.
London. All that Cuba, Puerto Rico, bro. It don't matter. Right?
Hey.
Give us some love, bro, because that's how we bring in more viewers. And not only that's how we bring in more viewers, but that's how we bring in more
callers, too.
More callers, more call-in members to generate more call-in questions to also generate more voters
and more conversation
and more conversations.
Hey, look at those connections.
It is a chain. It is a chain reaction. Speaking of chain reaction, I got something cooking up for friends of Rachel. But that's another story for another time.
All right. So, yeah, that's it about the rewards. We ended up starting with the blueprint and then kept adding on.
Yeah.
So, there's that, and we're back. That was a nice little break right there.
Yes.
Save the Last Dance for Me by Michael Bublé was that song. Had some promos. Now we're back and we're on to our second topics. Because you're listening to WHFH 88.5 FM Floss More. The call number is 708-798 WHFH 708-798-9434. And you're listening to...
Bro, finish, bro.
You're listening to Two Beats in a Pod.
Cast.
That's a crazy football. I haven't had one of those in like a year. My goodness.
All right. For our second...
You're listening to
For our second topic... All right, I think this is a very prevalent topic in today's world. It is such a big thing, and it's something that not only takes the, how could I say this, the premise of positivity, but also the premise of negativity. What I want to talk about is AI.
Ooh.
And what's crazy is I just looked at Samaya's story.
Oh my goodness. Let's not even talk about that. Talk about if you ever used AI for any reason, you're not my friend.
And here's the thing. Obviously, Homewood Flossmoor, how can I say this? We don't
ban it.
We don't ban AI, but at the same time, we don't directly encourage it. It's sort of like...
Teachers use it, man.
Yeah, you can kind of...
I have teachers who I'm not going to name, of course, but I have teachers that use it for their lesson plans.
Yeah.
So...
sometimes you need a topic here and there, to kind of get out of that, what is it called?
Blank.
That blank space, man, that blank slate. You need something to think about.
Writer's block.
That writer's block. You need that inspiration sometimes.
Teaching block.
Sometimes.
Teaching block.
Sometimes you got to hit up that GPT, bro.
But then they see the smallest amount of they see 1% AI. Oh. 0.
Well, then that's crazy, bro. I look at that, like, I'm not gonna lie. I look at that as a little bit of hypocritical because just a tad, just a lot of, because I would say I would love to have not an argument, but I would love to have a conversation. You keep looking out that window for that hair, yo.
No, it's not for the hair, it's just for the ice cream.
You want to get ice cream too?
They have ice cream out there, bro. That's
for
what I'm really going out there for. I'm getting ice cream.
For those who don't know, there's a Harold's food truck and an ice cream food truck.
They got the food for thought at HF tonight.
Yes, food for thought. And that's just HF, bro.
Hey, man, all of a sudden.
Glad to be here.
Indeed. I just work here.
But there have been a lot of mixed reactions towards just AI usage in Homewood Flossmoor. A lot of people are saying, well, hey, we as students, we can't use it for our articles, or we can't use like a little bit of AI for our articles, but some teachers could use it to assist them while teaching. You know what I mean? And I think for that, we have to kind of look at the specifics of it. Like, I feel like when a teacher is using AI, it still kind of holds the same weight, because it kind of takes the genuine want to teach out of it. Even with like writer's block. Like, I understand that we sort of need some inspiration, but if it's blatant plagiarism and if it's blatant like just copy and paste, okay, that's when it starts to become a problem. But if you get it like an idea from AI, like, hey, I'm gonna probably go off of this and I'm gonna make it to my own flair. I'm gonna curate it for myself, with the teacher. Oh, I got some ideas for, this group project for the class, but I'm gonna do it my way. But I just got a little bit of inspiration, like a base thing from AI. Mm-hmm. That's cool. But if you plagiarize it,
Here's my thing. If you're doing Control-C, Control-V, that's the problem.
Yeah.
If you look, man, the amount of times I've used it for like inspiration for like a headline or like a little like for one of my sports articles last year, I looked up like, this is what's going on. Give me some inspiration on a catchy headline. Mm-hmm. Then I did my own spin on it from there. And also,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Right, exactly. Also, a big problem, especially in schooling, I've been hearing about it not only from HF, but from other places too. If you type, like, not that casual and you're exceeding the academic standard in terms of writing, where you're talking with excellent vocabulary. A little too excellent, some may say, right?
Yeah.
Some say, like, if you ever have encountered somebody that writes like a robot in a way, but not like AI, but just very, very a little too formal for some assignments, those get marked for AI, and then they get an F. And they can appeal it all they want, but that don't mean that it's gonna go their way. Because then it's gonna be like, well, this thing right here says it's a large percent of AI.
So I wanna kind of play to both sides. So for people who kind of write on a, I guess, average level when it comes to vocabulary, and they decide, you know what, I'm gonna try to up my game. You know, I'm gonna extend my
looks up some adjectives.
I'm gonna extend my vernacular. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go to
talking about these spelling bee words that I pulled up last year for you and Samaya.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Hey, but that was a top segment.
I ain't gonna lie, we might be bringing that back.
Oh, we definitely
are. We are bringing that back. But yeah, like, oh yeah, I want to use this word to, you know, to accentuate the article, to make it sound a little bit more professional, and then it gets marked for AI. Now, I would say, like, with how AI is everywhere, it's all over the place, I can kind of understand why teachers would be like, we have to be on the lookout for this. And the first indication that we probably get of AI, we're going to jump on that and we're literally going to check for it. Okay, cool. But at the same time, a kid can't sound smart.
See, that's my thing. And I don't, the thing is, when I write, and I think a lot of it came because of me doing journalism and the fact that I do creative writing on the side. Like, I write outside of school. So I think that helps me out. So I'm not only doing academic writing. If I was only doing academic writing, I probably would have been flagged for AI by now, honestly, because of the simple fact that my writing wouldn't have as much personality. That's what I mean to say when I say they write like a robot. They don't have personality in their writing. And I feel like a lot of that is, it's not even because it's not even because they don't write well. It's well written. It's just that their writing doesn't have a specific voice or style in it.
No sauce.
And that's what I'm writing about right now for the Voyager. I'm writing about how people don't have enough personality in their writing, and that's because of school curriculums and how that's connecting to seniors having problems with writing their college essays.
Twin, why you ain't tell me about this?
I swear I did.
That would have been a topic. But we're gonna save that for another day.
I got you. Hey, that'll drop till...
Put that in your notes right now.
It's in my notes already.
Thank you. We're gonna save that for another day. But yeah, it's kind of like piggyback on what Christian said. I definitely think that the school curriculum kind of prohibits kids from expressing themselves. Like, some kids may describe something in their own, like, just braggadocious way. Like,
braggadocious? That's a new one.
Like, just their own swag. Like, yeah, like, I don't really like how this dude, because it's boring. And But then the school curriculum kind of, like, it puts them in, like, in this confined box where they have to explain it just like everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's not for me, man. And I think just with AI, with how it's so, I guess, obvious now, and how it's just so out in the world. Not even just with writing, but with
media.
Yeah, with media. Like
digital media, videos, photography.
Yeah, like, it's getting dangerous, man.
And you can't tell. Like, I don't know if you heard about this, and if you haven't, this is good for your article too. There are scams going out with AI, and they're sending it to, like, elderly people, and it's like a phone call that's AI that's saying, "Oh, I'm your inter-relative.
What?
And I'm having this problem. I need money. Please send me money."
And
they can't tell because somehow they got their relative's voice. And they sent it to, like, the relative's grandma, and old granny over here is like, "Oh, it's Jimmy. Jimmy, I'll send you money."
I love you so much, Jimmy.
Since quote unquote Jimmy $60 or like $100. All of a sudden, this scammer from freaking the other side of the world.
Give me that.
Straight up.
Give me that.
Like,
that's easy eats.
Easy money, yo.
That's easy eats, Granny. That's free eats, Granny.
Thanks, Granny. Like, yo.
Free eats on me.
You got to do, is that your article?
Bro, I talk for my article.
Oh, no, you're talking about Sora, though.
Yeah, I talked about more of just, like, how it could be used to paint people, like, a certain way.
In a bad light.
Like, to accuse. Right? But that could also be an extension for another article.
Yeah.
You know, because that's not going to be the only article I might write about AI.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it's like, bro, that is super, super dangerous. And it's getting to a point where not only are the elderly being targeted,
right,
but the youth is being targeted. Like, naive kids, where you're seeing videos of Jake Paul doing makeup.
Yo,
Jake Paul doing makeup.
Jake Paul
Bro, I literally
gospel. I was like,
I literally looked at it. I'm like, is this real? And then it took me like 15,
yes.
It took me 15 seconds to realize because the trademark was in the logo was in the corner. I'm like, ain't no way this is AI. Bro, we went from Will Smith eating spaghetti in the most gross and disgusting manner. And we're like, ugh, this is AI. To hold up. This look a little bit too real.
Yeah.
Like we have to go,
and it's still progressing.
like it's still progressing. AI is
somebody. Why aren't you calling in yet? I know you got some thoughts on this.
like, bro, AI is going nowhere, and that's the scary part about it because it's open season on anybody, bro.
Yeah.
For the people who are in this world,
anybody can get caught up in this.
yeah, like for anybody who's in the world who's like, man, I gotta make some money, bro, but I don't want to work no job. I don't want to.
I'm lazy.
I don't want to do all that morally.
I'm a little sluggish today.
Boom. I want to do all. I want to do none of that morally good stuff. And they turn to AI to scam people. It's becoming easier and easier day by day. And a lot of the stuff that's going on with like the prompts that you could put in, like you could put in prompts for like violence, like mass violence. And none of these the policies
do not follow through at all. This goes against the terms of services. Somebody cracks the terms of services, and all of a sudden, now we got freaking.
Now you gotta go back to the drawing board, and crack down on it
square
again,
one, buddy.
Bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, what we doing, bro? You got videos of dudes like punching an old grandma in the face,
like,
and it's like, oh my gosh, whoa. That's against the policy.
The TOS.
But he was able to generate it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, bro.
Gotta look into the code, like on some real stuff. Like you can't just let all that go out into the world. The world got enough hate already, man.
Yeah, and like I have grandmas who are not that up to speed with social media, and sometimes I think about that. Like, dang, like I wouldn't want my grandma getting scammed out of a decent amount of money because somebody just feels like doing it to an old lady.
Man, my grandmas, they if they heard my voice on the phone, because I don't ask her for money, so if they heard me asking for money one time, they would believe it probably if it was good enough AI, and that really sucks. Cause like, man, they the ones asking me for help on their phones.
Yeah,
they get a phone call from me, quote unquote, talking about, can I get $20? I never ask you for money, please. I'd be like, of course.
Send it to XX underscore hacker XX.28, bro. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
like,
man.
It's like, it's, shut up. It's so weird, man. Like, and it's weird. It's scarily weird, bro. Because I remember like people back in like 2015, 2016 saying like, oh yeah, well, I was 9. So, but I remember people saying like, oh yeah, I can't imagine how the future is going to be, you know, and stuff like this. And I heard, like, it was just crazy, bro, because like, look at where we are right now, to where like depictions of real life is just being generated by the click of a button, and it looks so realistic. Like the movements look natural. We
got MOK as John Cena.
Like the movements look natural. Everything looks like surreal and realistic at the same exact time. Like, and I just can't imagine how many people are being duped by AI. You know what I mean? Like, that's why we got to be on the lookout.
Man, they done brought that man back to life through AI.
I just seen like 6 videos of MLK redoing his speech, redoing his "I Have a Dream"
redoing
speech,
this. I haven't seen those yet.
And talking about 6'7", like,
bro.
Talking about,
I've seen the one that I see like sticks with me like every day. He walking down that doggone WrestleMania WWE stage.
You gotta show me this. I don't know.
He got the tea time going on. You know what I'm talking about?
Bro.
All of a sudden he say tea time.
We have a call, bro. We got a call.
Hey, hold him up. Apparently I gotta talk to him now.
Make sure you tell him not to curse.
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. Hello. Oh, they're gone again. Man, what happened to the game I love? See, not there.
Anyways,
We just got prank called twice. Nah, I'm playing. We got AI calling us because we talking about AI. It's tragic, man. It's really
I
tragic.
think like for us, I try to use AI for ideas. Like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hold you. Not the perfect host. Sometimes I use AI. Oh, we got another caller.
Hello. Hi. Make sure to not curse. All right. You're on air.
Okay. I was listening to the episode and I was wondering if you guys were going to talk about the environmental aspects of AI, because I feel like with everybody using it for all this random stuff, there's going to be such a large amount of waste happening. And as it becomes more accessible and more people do it, there's going to be a lot of consequences environmentally as well.
This is true. Time out. Is this Julie?
Yes.
What a pull. Shout out me. Anyway,
What's going on, Julie?
Hey.
Hey, that's a great point though. Do we have time for that though?
I don't think we do.
We don't got time.
We have 2 minutes left on the clock.
And then we got to
Actually, Julie,
Yeah.
do you want to educate our viewers?
real quick. We should give you a few minutes here.
Okay. From what I know, I believe that there are like these huge data centers that these AI systems run on, and every time that you put in a prompt, it like heats up and uses so much energy to power these data centers and generate just like even the simplest things. I'm not sure how much energy is used for like responses versus like whole images and videos, but it's got to be a lot. So I feel like the more that we do it and the more that we use it for even just the smallest projects, it's going to have a major effect on like electricity, water, because you got to cool these systems down because they heat up so much.
Doesn't that also contribute to global warming?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, for sure, yeah. That would be crazy. So
it's already
just
worse enough.
another
We got
solution.
80-degree weather in October.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
like it's crazy.
So I think like with everything that you said, even with just like the lack of creativity when it comes to AI, and then also the dangers of AI when it comes to like accusing somebody of something or deep faking or just like whatever the case may be, and just like policy breaking, but also environmental conditions, like it's looking about 80% negative, 20% positive.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think like just going forward, me, probably Christian as well, may need to cut back.
Cut back a little bit, yeah.
Cut back on that AI.
Maybe I'm not using it as much anymore, guys.
Teachers may need to cut back on AI.
Teachers.
Students definitely need to cut back on AI.
Because some of y'all be using it to write your whole essay, then somehow you don't get caught. I don't even know. Anywho.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
Oh, for sure. I think that if we found a way to educate more people on this, because like say what you want about the whole morals and ethics of it all, because not a lot of people will care. But maybe if you bring in like, oh, guys, the world is gonna burn down if we keep doing this. Like we need to do something.
Oh yeah.
So
most definitely.
yeah. Also, this was my first time calling in,
sorry.
so I don't know how it works. Sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah.
But yeah, the thing is, some people are still gonna think that that it doesn't matter, even when they hear that. They're gonna be like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be here for it." It's not the point.
Yeah, I mean, because I feel like they only kind of think of how it's beneficial to them. You know, like
So selfish.
like yeah. Well, as long as I get this essay done, I'll be all right. Like, y'all deal with the rest. You know what I mean?
Look at the bigger picture.
Until you're in that position, you know, like where you're affected by everything. So where you're,
It's like,
what were you saying,
sorry.
Julie?
It's like the short term versus the long term.
Yeah.
People only think about the short term.
Yep, exactly. Hey, well, we appreciate the call, and that was some great insight.
Thank you.
Hey, call in anytime. We really appreciate it, and thanks for listening.
Yeah, you guys are doing great. I'll see you later.
All right, thank
Bye.
you. Appreciate
See you,
it.
Julie.
Shout out, Julie. Thankful for her calling right there.
That was a great call.
Hey, but we will be not transferring. What? I'm not transferring from HF. We're in our senior year. um, we're transitioning over to our next topic. You're listening to WHFH 88.5 FM Flossmoor. The call number is 708-798-WHFH, 708-798-9434. And you're listening to Two Bees in a Pod cast. Our last topic. Let's run it, Twin.
All right. So I got this topic from one of my very good friends and one of the great radio show hosts of WHFH, Noah Allen, co-host of the Strange Things podcast.
Strange.
Yeah.
That's that I Got Five on the music right there.
Yeah.
That's strange music.
Yeah. They invited me to be a guest on one of their shows, and one of their last topics really spoke to me. It was about generational trauma, just with growing up with parental teachings, with societal teachings, and just how to overcome that and to kind of pass that down to the next generation. So I wanted to kind of extend that to our show and to to kind of talk about that regarding masculinity. So go ahead.
So I'm gonna just hop in real quick. This is not as related, but that last song was Caught Up by Usher, not Confessions. See, the thing, what had happened was they the name in the mega seg in our little music system here was incorrect. So I said that thinking it was about to be Confessions. It was Caught Up. Still a great song. But we actually have a caller. Let's see what's going on here. Hello. I just make sure not a Gus. I know what you're doing. So yeah. All right, you're on air. Or you should be, maybe. Are you on air?
I don't know.
Yeah, there you are.
Hello, someone say generational trauma.
Hey, Noah.
All right, so what is this?
What's going on, Noah?
Hi.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. I was doing some calculus homework, but I heard that one of not my favorite topics, but a topic that I am very passionate about and I think needs to be talked about more, especially in the Black community. So I paused what I was doing. So yeah.
So what were you saying?
No, nothing.
I just want to kind of get your thoughts, because I definitely talked about this with you in gym class. I just want to kind of get your ethical thoughts on generational trauma regarding masculinity or even femininity. Just what do you have to say about it?
Well, with masculinity, I don't really know, because I'm not a man, and I wasn't raised as a man. But just from observing, men in my life, Black men in my life, I definitely see it translated a lot as a lack of just a willingness to just sit with your emotions and allowing emotions that maybe are seen as soft or, not what a Black man should be feeling. There's definitely a lot of suppression of those feelings. I feel like mental health with Black men is not talked about enough. Just from observing my dad, my stepdad, even my granddads, going through incredibly tough times, but not talking about it with anyone, or not using resources that are now available to them in order to help them, because that's just not what they were raised. That's not how they were raised, and they see that as a negative. Now, with femininity, I have a lot to say about that. I think that just personally, with my own experience, without going too into details, my experience with generational trauma has defined probably my entire adolescence. I have had a very complicated relationship with a lot of women, older women in my life, just because of the way that they have been raised and the way that they view the world doesn't always align with how I see things and how I want to express myself and how I want to live my life. And I just think that comes from a need to assimilate into whatever like the norm is, because like as Black people, we've been through a lot of hardships, and that comes with a lot of assimilation, trying to protect ourselves. And I think that subconsciously, a lot of Black people do it. And in an effort to like protect their kids, they often inflict like their own trauma and their own negative experiences on their kids, and then that ends up negatively affecting their kids. So yeah,
if you were here, you would be seeing me doing the whole clock it thing, man. You spin it.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie, you did your thing, bro.
I was saying if you were here, you would have seen me doing the clock it.
Yeah, the clock it.
Oh,
that's T.
Clock
Man.
T.
That's T.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely think that like, just with obviously us as young, Black men in society, we are taught to kind of suppress ourselves. We're taught to kind of go about things with like this tough, chest out, gritty mindset.
Macho man.
And if something tragic does happen to us, we only deal with it for a few minutes. We only deal with it for maybe an hour, and then we like, all right, bro, stop being a punk. Get back up, get back to work.
Life moves on.
Yeah, because I even see it in my own family, right? Like my stepdad, my dad, they've had their struggles with mental health, obviously, because they're human. But they I would talk to my dad about it, and I was like, hey, Dad, why don't you go to therapy? And he's like, why would I do that?
Yeah, I do.
Like crazy stuff like that, where I'm like, bro, you were literally like depressed. You're depressed. Go to therapy, get help. Like, it's okay. But I don't know. It's like they just don't. And I don't. It's just we need to get out of that because it's so damaging. And the only thing that they're doing is putting them, not only themselves at a disadvantage, but their children, because that's what they're teaching their kids,
Right. Yep. And I kind of want to read off some notes that I jotted down.
Okay.
This may be from a LinkedIn article or from it was a Catalyst CT article that I found.
Okay.
It's difficult to understand the silent epidemic of mental health issues growing among men in the United States. Silent because it's a topic rarely spoken of, swept under the rug at both the individual level and by society at large. Stigma not only bars men from speaking to their loved ones about mental illness, but also from addressing it themselves and seeking help. Stigma affects the way men perceive mental health concerns and therapy. Common ways this can manifest is 1. Men may struggle to express their emotions. 2. Men may not realize that they have a mental health condition. 3. Men may turn to substances or other unhealthy coping mechanisms over seeking treatment.
Yes.
Like alcoholism, drugs, things of that sort. 4. Men may believe that they can push through negative emotions or work through problematic behaviors on their own. 5. Men may have a negative opinion about the effectiveness of therapy. 6. Men might not consider seeking treatment until their mental health or behavioral issues are severe. And 7. Men may have difficulties being vulnerable in therapy and connecting with their therapist.
Indeed.
All of these things, it's true.
You see it in the culture every day.
Yeah. And I think just as a young man, I've grown up with a father who obviously has grown up mainly with his mother, and has been taught to express himself. He's been taught to be who he is, and he taking that decision, right? Just imagine this, kind of taking that decision of kind of being absent of a father and taking that and kind of pushing through that, right? And I'm not saying pushing through that with this toxic, out of spite decision, but more so I don't want this to be the story for my kids, right? Or my future kids, if I have some, right? Obviously he did, right? So
the great Bryce Barnett.
So just having that and thinking to himself, I want to do something different with my kids. I think that's kind of breaking that barrier, right? Kind of breaking that generational trauma in regards to masculinity, where...
Sorry.
What were you saying?
No, you finish, and then I'll...
Yeah, just kind of breaking that barrier in regards to generational trauma regarding masculinity, where every single decision that he makes that contributes to his emotional health and his mental health is breaking down and it's crumbling. Years and years and years of silence and just no emotion at all.
Yeah. Because I think that specifically pertaining to Black people, right? Growing up, you know, watching TV, consuming media, there's definitely a message that it's sending people and it's sending the Black community, right? Because obviously, like, I feel like we could say, like, with confidence that I'm not, like, what the, like, stereotypical Black woman looks like. And I think that you guys aren't even the stereotype of what a Black man looks like, which isn't a negative thing. It's just the truth. There's a lot of different ways to be Black, but that's not what we see on TV. We see, you know, hardened, I hate this word, but ghetto, like...
That is true.
This is true.
People, and not all of the time. I feel like it's gotten a lot better with time, but there's always those stereotypes, and those stereotypes kind of subconsciously affect the way that we process our own emotions, because the only thing I'm consuming is dudes who, like, anytime they get angry or upset or sad or feel any sort of negative emotion, the only thing they know how to do is get, like, physically violent or abuse substances or whatever a negative vice may be. If I'm growing up with that, especially, like, in the 90s when our parents were growing up, how am I, like, and if my parents aren't telling me any different, right, you know, then how am I supposed to know that that isn't the norm and that isn't what I'm supposed to do, you know? And I feel like with women, it's a little different. There's always the, you know, connotation of, like, women, they're, like, dramatic or they're emotional or whatever. But I feel like, honestly, men in this scenario have it so much worse, because it's like, I could not imagine. I'm a person who, like, I wear my emotions on my sleeve. Like, it's not hard to figure out how I feel about something. I cannot imagine, like, being told constantly to suppress my emotions and to suppress how I feel and to suppress how a situation may be affecting me, because I'm being told by people who, like, don't even really know me, you know what I mean? Or, like, society, that because of, like, my gender or because of my skin color, I can't have basic human emotions. And it makes me so upset. I don't know. Yeah.
And that's definitely a good point, because, I mean, I think we're seeing it now more than ever that the culture is starting to kind of shift in a way where Black men are kind of standing up and, like, hey, we got to do something about this, you know? So, yeah. We really appreciate the call-in, and the insight was great, and we really appreciate that. If we ever have another one where we talk about a similar topic or any topic, as you know, you can call in at any time. So, yeah, we really appreciate it, Noah.
No problem.
Thank you so much, Noah. See you, Noah.
All right, see ya.
Bye.
All right. We dang near got to do podtastic recap in a couple minutes here. So let's get our last words in.
Holy moly. For our caller that just called in, I'm sorry. Bro, we got like 5 minutes left.
We got to run it.
Yeah, I think our lineup was pretty good today. We introduced our new awards. What were you about to say, Twan?
Wait, let's not podtastic recap. Yeah, we got a couple of it. It's like to get our, like, because we kind of.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we didn't really say much, because, like, I mean, we, like, were branching off of what she was saying, but there's nothing wrong with that. It's just like, you know.
What do you think, Twan?
Man, so kind of going off of what you said earlier, it was really a good point about how, like, my dad was raised with a single mom, just like yours, just like you said yours was, and, like, I mean, yeah, I think it might have been a similar thing to the point of, like, hey, I got to step up for my kid if I choose to have kids, just like you were saying. And he's never really tried to be like, hey, you can't tell me whatever's going on if you have a little worry, you know? So I think that's something that I see as, like, that definitely is at least seen through our radio show for sure. Because some of the topics that we talk about is definitely countercultural in that way, where we are talking about mental health and things that aren't discussed in the Black community, especially with Black men. And I think that's something that's very important, that not not only we have to do, but our generations after us have to keep doing in order to actually see a change in regards to the stigma that's around mental health, not only in the Black male community, but in just society as a whole. So
wow,
those are my thoughts, my quick thoughts as time's ticking.
Yeah, I think just to kind of keep it short, we have to become more unified in this fight, or not even just in this fight, in this journey, in this marathon, this mental marathon of increasing our mental health and our emotional health and our emotional maturity. Like, I don't think that we should ever be silent with what we feel. And I get that it's hard. I get that it's very, very hard. I go through some things where I don't want to say anything and I just want to kind of keep it with me, right? But I might need some hours to think about it, man. I might need some days to just think about it, be like, all right, will it kill me to talk about it? So, yeah, I think that's something that we need to all work on. And I think just improving our mental health as men and kind of erasing that barrier of us being emotionless, aggressive people.
Yeah.
Who are just out to, be toxic.
Yeah. And there shouldn't be such a, I'm not going to say, or I already kind of said stigma, but I think it's also more of a, tension too. Just like having a conversation about it is like so taboo. Like, oh, we're getting to something really spicy now or something. Like, yo, this is something that shouldn't even be that hard to talk about, or not hard, but shouldn't be as like off limits to talk about in public spaces. Although there are things that can get really deep about it, I feel like it should be something that should be openly discussed more than it is today. So we can start our podtastic recap now. If you want to run it.
So
podtastic recap.
Our very first topic, we had switched it. We had switched it up. We had went with our award show rules. We introduced 3 new awards, and there are more to come within this year. We introduced our best quote, our best compelling story, and our best call-in question. We also talked about how the playing field is going to be a little bit limited this year. We are sorry to announce that, but it is what it is.
Life ain't fair, yo.
Our slogan going forward, not everyone will be chosen. We also got our promotional flyers, our school-approved flyers by the great Mrs. Gail Smith.
Yes. Because I'm not playing the plus.
One of our main flyers, change the game. That's what we are trying to do with Two B's in a Podcast, and that's what we are trying to do with WHFH Radio. So just keep us in your listens, man. We're doing great things.
Keep us in the rotation.
Yeah, we're trying to do great things, man.
We are doing great things. We already doing great things. We're trying to do greater things.
Trying to strive, man. And then we talked about generational trauma regarding masculinity, how the stigma around it is still kind of maintaining emotions that are not being expressed, suppressing yourself, anger, aggressiveness, toxicity, and how we need to change that, how we need to uplift each other and become more unified in the marathon.
And we talked about AI and how dangerous it's getting.
Yes.
And how we are not only seeing it in schools, but outside of school as well. And how it's hurting families and dang, everybody, not just families, man. This is getting bad, but
It's been a good episode, man. Thank you guys for tuning in.